Hey guys. So I just wanted to come on here and express something. I think I mentioned it brief in passing a few videos ago, but um just so you guys know, my um my channel is a safe space, but I'm also going to speak up because I kind of feel like I have to. Not that I have to, but like I kind of want to, but I kind of also feel like I have to as like you know an American because I'm still an American citizen, even though I'm living over here, and eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have dual citizenship, and that's what the goal is anyway. Um, but I will always be an American citizen. But what I have to say is I do not approve of anything Donald Trump is doing as president of the United States right now. I do not agree with anything that he's doing. I mean, I know I've talked to you guys in the past about how I was kind of raised Republican, raised vote Republican, and then the older I got, the more middle of the road I became politically wise and beliefs wise and stuff, and I'm not. So my you know I'm not. Abortion is wrong 100% of the time, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. I mean, if you believe that, you know, as long as you're respectful to the other people on this channel and you're respectful to me, feel free to hang out, because, like I said, you know, I was Republican up until probably my 40s, maybe a little bit younger than that. Um, although the older I get and the more I moved away from home and you know, what my close knit family thought and everything, my bio family thought, the more I was like, yeah, but what if, kind of thing. It's like I'm not gonna get into the ins and outs of my political beliefs because number one, we don't need to do that on this channel. Like I said, this I want this channel to be a safe space. I want this channel to be a place for people to come and um relax, people to come and just have fun, forget about the world for a while, or even talk to each other in the comments or whatever, you know. But there's a couple of channels I follow on YouTube. One is the Humanist Report. There's a couple others. I always watch the Philip DeFranco show because in my opinion, he does a really good job of presenting all sides of he does a very good job about at least presenting the facts of or what's being said without being like, like some people are like, whatever side of the spectrum you're on, some people are like, all the people on the other side are evil, and it's like, no, no, they're not evil. Matter of fact, one of the other channels that I visit, although I don't do it that often, it's kind of more of a, if I'm in the mood for it. Um, I believe the channel's called Cindy's Villa, but it doesn't have an apostrophe. It's just Cindy's, like Cindy plus the S, but minus the apostrophe, and then Villa. And she has a lot of TikTok kind of type stuff, and especially TikTok political type stuff. And like apparently apparently quite a few Republicans right now are realizing they messed up by they I hate to say messed up because they knew who they were voting for. But it's like it almost shocks me. Like how many of these people are like, now that Trump is president and he is doing all these things, are trying to pass all these things and act like he's the one, the only authority. And it just makes me like for one thing, I have a really hard time believing that these people honestly believed what he was saying beforehand, or that they believed that, that when he said he was going to get rid of all the immigrants and deport them, that he did mean the immigrants they knew. That was the immigrants in their family, or the immigrants who worked for them. Instead it's the bad ones, the criminal ones. Not to say that there aren't some that come over here, especially deal drugs or whatever, but I highly doubt it's as high as what Trump and the rest of the Republicans are saying. I think most of them just want a better life. And I can't remember if it was the Humanist Report or if it was somebody else whose video I was watching the other day, but but they said something that stuck with me. They said, the fact that there are still all these people coming up from Mexico and like South America and stuff like that, and that there are people coming up to trying to cross over to the United States to get a better life. They have more hope in America than we as Americans do. And that's true, because I have to tell you, I'm very, very, very thankful that I was able to get out of America before things started going to pot. And but yeah, just so you guys know, I am I don't even count myself like a Democrat or anything anymore. I just count myself on the side of humans. All humans deserve right. And, like, people need to, people who are in power need to treat all their people fairly and decently. And, And like, I know there's been we've had troubles since before I could even think of, like, people who are minorities having trouble, women having trouble. I mean, how much we had to fight to get the vote, to get to be able to vote and get to be able to be considered as at least somewhat equal to men. And like, we've come a long way. We still have a long way to go, but you know, and the fact that, people like different skin colors, that's one thing that amazes me about living in the UK, especially in like a city like Exeter is like, I like I mean, compare that to where I spent most of my life, which is Iowa. I mean, I remember having just like one or two people in my friend group who were white, you know, and it wasn't, at least I don't think it was because racism. Very well could have been, but as far as I was aware, it was because of racism. It was just because most of the people, and it's like, take for example, when I go for a walk, or when I went for a walk in my old neighborhood, I didn't see any people of any color other than white. Whereas over here, I mean, it's like, yeah, there's still, you know, quite a few Caucasian people, but there's also, people of other skin colors, people of other races, people of other religions. I mean, I've seen people wearing hijabs, people wearing veils, people, I mean, even the commercials I'm getting while I'm over here blow my mind how diverse they are versus what I was getting when I was in Iowa. I mean, in Iowa, it was rare that there was a non-white person in a commercial. And I even remember stuff like Hallmark having trouble because they tried to, they would try to switch up their very standard, very basic boilerplate, Christmas show. Woman from the city comes home to her small town, rekindles romance with her high school boyfriend or whatever, and you know, whatever, and all that, and renounces the big city life and all that. And, I remember in particular a few years ago that they tried to show a movie that featured two guys, I want to say, as the romantic interest, and everybody lost their minds about it. And it's like, okay, why are you so upset? It's like, people exist, and everybody has a right to exist. Everybody has a right to be able to live their lives to the best of their ability, to be able to get help from the government if they need to, but also, yeah, you should be able to make money, be able to earn a decent wage, be able to earn a livable wage, and all that. And I mean, if we got into, we would be here all day. And so, all I'm saying is, you know, y'all don't have to worry about expressing comments, expressing differing opinions. If you guys want to, this is not going to become a political channel. Like I said, I want this channel to be a safe haven. I want this channel to be a place where people can come and just chill out, find things to occupy their minds, hear about what music I like, um what I've been watching on YouTube or TV or movies or whatever, you know. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know you don't have to be afraid on this channel. You can express your concerns. You can, if you want to, you don't have to. If you want this channel to just be a nice place to come and unplug from the world for a while, feel free. That's what I'm here for. But I also want to. I don't know. I was watching the Humanist Report, and it. Like, I can only watch so much political stuff before it just gets to me after a while. And so then I have to find other things to watch, and I have to watch more fun stuff, more light-hearted stuff. But I don't know. It's just after watching that video, and it was about how the world is seeing Trump, and how Trump is trying to be like, we're America, we're number one, and we always will be, and if y'all don't line up and kiss my ring, then you're all in trouble, And it's like you do not have as much power as you think you do. So, and that's the other thing, but what encourages me is when I watch videos like that, or I watch videos where people are speaking up about things that bother them, or even continuing on their business. And it's like, I'm gonna keep doing videos on what I enjoy. So, if you guys, please feel free to hang around. If you guys just want to plug at the end of the day, I promise you can do that here. But like I said, I just felt bad after watching that last video, and I was just like, I feel like I have to, I need to, shouldn't say it have to, say I need to let you guys know that I've got your back. As far as I can have your back. I mean, honestly, I'm one person. I can't do a whole heck of a lot, but just know if you guys want to come here and rant in the comments, if you guys want to come here and just share what's on your heart, you can feel free to. I'm sure you guys have noticed I tend to go in and heart comments that you guys leave, and I appreciate each one of you that leaves a comment. That not only helps me out a lot, but makes me feel like we are starting to have a community, which is what I want. I really want to have a community with you guys. And I promise I will do my best to not get involved in anything that will make me have to bust out ukulele at some point. Um, I promise if I do something that you guys do not like, that you guys do not approve of, please call me out on it because I, although I am probably, like, I don't want to say this because I've heard so many creators say this, and then later on it's like, yeah, I have to apologize. So I'm just gonna say I'm human, but I'm trying my best, and that's all I can ask of you, of me, of anybody on this planet. So we'll try to make it through together. But yeah, if you guys need to talk, if you guys need to just come turn off your brain for a little while and watch whatever, whether it's me just talking or me or playing a game and you just want to focus on that and just be like, just forget the world, go to a different one for however long. I will do my best to provide that for you guys. And like I said, if you guys want anything particular from me, if you guys want me to play a particular game, if you guys want me to talk about a particular topic, again, I'm not that knowledgeable about some of these topics, especially some of these political type topics. But if you guys want to hear my opinion, I will let you guys know. But I will say right here now that this is not going to turn into a political channel. I'm not going to be ranting at you guys or showing you clips of whatever. You know, there's plenty of channels that do that. And like I said, I mentioned two of them, Philip DeFranco and the Humanist Report. I have no idea about the Republican side of it. Not really sure, but if you guys want to check out those two channels, I would highly recommend it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know that I got your back. I will do my best to provide a safe space for anybody who needs it. You know, and again, if you want me to talk about some of this stuff occasionally, I definitely can. But just know it'll be occasionally. It won't be all the time. Other than that, yeah. So on to more pleasant topics. Um, so it is Friday, so I am. This probably be all I upload today. I just felt it was really important. I needed to get this out to you guys. Um, but we are down to the last little bit in Scarlet Hollow, at least what's um there now. We have through chapter 4 and we're almost to the end of chapter 4. It's the last little bit, which is going to be a doozy, I will say that much. But yeah, if you guys, I just had a moment of what was, woo. But yeah, and then tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, um, we'll be, I'll be having game night with Keith, Ash, Nikki, Matt and Drew. Um, Nice group of us will get together and do Dungeons and Dragons. Also, if you guys want me to talk more about Dungeons and Dragons and the campaign that's being run for us, let me know because I have stories. um, but yeah, other than that, that's all I really wanted to talk to you guys about, and just encourage you guys to, like I said, come to my channel if you want to just relax, set your mind off of things. Let me know if there's anything particular you want me to talk about in the comments, or if there's any particular game you want me to play. Um, I will have to decide what game to play next. I'm kind of wanting to play this game I got recently called Tavern Talk. I think I talked to you guys a little bit about it. It's just a really good game. It's a very choices matter, kind of visual novelish kind of game, but it's very fun and I like it. And I kind of want to try doing it again into a couple different options and see if I can get a better ending. Um, so, but yeah. So, anyway, that's it for me for right now. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, feel free to come on here, check out any of my past or present videos. Leave any comments, like I said, about games or topics you want me to talk about, that kind of thing. And then I'm assuming, I don't want to say for sure, but I'm thinking either Monday or Tuesday of next week will be the day that I post the last bit of chapter 4 of Scarlet Hollow. Might have to be Tuesday though, because Monday I have a doctor's appointment at 11. And then I was thinking about going to this one shop, because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I wanted to get Keith a little something. Also, see if they have any other shirts or hoodies for my size. So I might go do that. So it might have to be Tuesday or possibly Wednesday. But I will let you guys know the further on I get. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.